Hi, Bill Lethman here from Lethman Financial, and welcome to another episode of the Money Evolution video blog, where we help you plan, save, and invest your money so you can feel more confident about your future retirement lifestyle. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 reasons why I love the Roth IRA. Probably the best feature of the Roth IRA is tax-free withdrawals. You contribute money on an after-tax basis, and as long as the withdrawal is qualified, you pay no taxes on the distribution. In order for the withdrawal to be considered qualified, you must have had your Roth IRA open for at least 5 years, and you need to be at least 59 and a half. If you're taking out any money that originated from a Roth conversion, it needs to have been at least 5 years since you did the conversion, regardless of your age. So if you did a Roth conversion when you were 58, you would still have to wait 5 years for the withdrawal to be considered qualified. The second reason I like the Roth IRA so much is because you can withdraw your contributions at any time without penalties or taxes. Even though the Roth IRA is intended to be a long-term retirement savings vehicle, it's nice to know that if you got into a pinch and you needed some money, you can get at it. Remember, this only applies to the money that you put in. Earnings are still subject to the 5-year rule, and you need to be at least 59 and a half for the withdrawal to be tax and penalty free. Because traditional retirement savings accounts have been around a lot longer than the Roth IRA, you may have the bulk of your money in tax-deferred accounts like 401k plans or the traditional IRA. While tax deferral is nice, you will of course eventually have to pay taxes on this money when you withdraw it. Building retirement savings in Roth accounts creates what I like to call tax diversification. When you need to take a distribution, especially if it's a large one, you can choose which account to take the money from. If taking the withdrawal will push you up into a higher tax bracket, you can choose to take the money from your Roth tax-free based on the guidelines that I previously discussed. That really gives you a lot of flexibility. As you probably know, with your traditional retirement accounts, you will eventually be forced to take mandatory required minimum distributions after you turn 70 and a half, whether you want to or not. Basically, it's the government's way of saying, okay, you've gone long enough without paying any taxes on this money. Now you need to start taking some of this money out so we can get some tax revenue. With the Roth IRA, you're not required to take minimum distributions. You can leave it there for as long as you want and continue to grow completely tax-free. And that leads me to number 5. For most investors, your Roth IRA should be the last money that you ever spend. If you think about the 3 basic types of accounts and how they are taxed, with money invested in non-retirement accounts, you generally have to pay taxes every year on the gains and interest that the account makes. Money in traditional retirement accounts will eventually be taxed either when you willingly withdraw it or when you're forced to withdraw it when you turn 70 and a half. Or if you die with money left in your account, your kids or other beneficiaries will be forced to withdraw the money and pay taxes on it. The Roth IRA account can just continue to grow and compound with tax-free gains throughout your lifetime. If you die, the account can completely pass tax-free to your spouse and continue growing tax-free for their lifetime as well. When the account passes to a non-spouse, it's also tax-free. However, when a non-spouse inherits an IRA, they're forced to begin taking required minimum distributions based on their life expectancy. And this is where I think it gets really interesting. Let's take a look at an example. David is 80 years old and passes away with a $100,000 balance in his Roth IRA. His daughter Jennifer is 50 years old and is the sole beneficiary of the account. Assuming she earns a 7% average annual rate of return and only takes the minimum required distribution, by the time she is 70, she would have withdrawn a total of $123,514, and she would still have $170,399 in her account. And again, the best part is that all of these withdrawals were completely tax-free. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you got some great information. If you want to get more tips and strategies to plan for a more confident retirement, download my free retirement planning guide. It's called What Every Investor Should Know About Planning and Saving for Their Retirement. Just click on the link below to download your free copy. Thanks. I'll see you in my next video.